Happy Thursday. How are you doing? This is just an update on Wendy Williams. Okay, so Wendy Williams hardcore fans are a little concerned that Calvin Hunter is trying to push Wendy Williams to the edge. He cannot get alimony payments, so he's looking, as they put it, a little darker. Now, what does he mean, a little darker? Part of the divorce decree, the agreement, was that Wendy have a $1 million policy on herself, and Calvin was the beneficiary. So she only had to do that for $1 million. She might have other life insurance that was left to him. Maybe he changed it, leaving it to her son or to a lawyer or a trustee. Yeah, I don't know, him and Sharina, all they come and say, and they're trying to really get Wendy mad. Health is wealth. So trying to say you're not healthy, so you're not wealthy. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. And Sharina was also saying that she accused Wendy of masterminding the whole deal to stop, so she wouldn't have to pay life insurance. I mean, she wouldn't have to pay alimony. Oh, look, this is the one. Remember, I showed you the one the other day, and all the ones fell out. But anyways, so they're saying that Sharina Hudson is accusing Wendy of doing it all on purpose so she doesn't have to pay her amount. And she's saying, we'll get our amount. We'll get it somehow, somewhere. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. That's all they have on her, is health is wealth. She's doing better. She looks good. I don't know about her addiction and what goes on with that. Because you just never know with addiction. And she's had a few relapses. And I'm not, nothing negative in any way, shape, or form. But when people are addicted and they go through the ups and downs like that, you just, after so many times, you have a tendency to not trust anymore, if that makes sense. Not trust. Where did my new brush go? I gotta show you guys my new brush. My new makeup brush. Hold on. What did I do with it? Oh my God. I hope it didn't fall because my dog will chew it in a minute. I don't even know where it went. Oh, well. Okay. Anyways, so Sharina is accusing Wendy of kind of masterminding the whole deal so she doesn't have to pay child support, alimony anymore. So they're accusing her of that. Sharina is. And now, if we think about this, they're going to mediation. Wendy might have to give them a few million or so. Wendy had the agreement, and she was paying alimony, and I don't know how much it was a month. And she was making, from the Wendy show, $10 million. So say his percentage and everything, once it all washed out, was probably, we'll just say $4 million, okay? So she had $6 million left, and you had to pay taxes on that, so she really had $3 million. We'll just say. I'm very conservative, okay? But Wendy did a few other things. You saw Wendy do an interview with, I'm not sure who that interview was with. Was that with Diane Sawyer or I don't know. She did an interview, and I guarantee she got paid for it. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she just did it for publicity for her show. But she did another Lifetime show after she already divorced him and stuff. Kind of her side, her say. And she got paid for that. And then she was an executive producer on a few other things with Lifetime, rumor has it. So Wendy probably isn't doing all that bad. And you figure she probably had investments too. So we'll assume that she had about $2 million, because she really didn't have that much money. So we're going to assume she had $1 million investments. And so we'll just say that. And it's tax-free investment. So she might have put stuff earlier or whatever. Of course, she's had a lot of legal fees and stuff like that. But she also sold houses. She sold the house. Now, I don't know if Calvin is in the home still with Sharina, because he says he has home association fees. Oh, no, he's not in the same home. He moved to Florida. That's right. He lives in Clearwater. He lives in Clearwater, Florida. You know, and Wendy lives in New York. So, and he says his son is doing well and at school, but reports are on from different outlets, he's not in school. But who knows? He might be in school. But if he was in school, wouldn't she have to pay child support if he was living with him? New York, if she lived in New Jersey, she'd be screwed. But I happen to know the home that she sold with Calvin, that she lived with Calvin, she made money on that. She'd wait a while to sell it because it took a while to sell it. I don't think she made a lot of money on it. But did she make money off the home with Calvin, or was that just totally in his name? I don't know. I don't know the whole deal there. But he was known for having all kinds of cars. And one of his Ferrari got repossessed. So she's probably not that bad. And if she did it on purpose, do you blame her? But, you know, they're going to go to a mediator. Maybe they can settle it and they can totally end ties. And then she can get on with her life. She should write or something. Write a story about, you know, the drug addiction, or be truthful. Be totally truthful about your whole life. Like, let's hear the truth, Wendy. Let's hear, you know, there's been multiple times that, you know, we thought as a radio host that you would always talk about it, how you did not fall off the wagon. It turns out you were using the whole time. And you even criticized Whitney Houston for that, and no disrespect, but do you have an answer for that? Put it in a book. Okay, you know, let's hear the real story. The real story of, I mean, the last one, you weren't 100%, because a lot of people say you've been in rehab. You know, maybe you just don't want to go there anymore, you know? Can't blame you either there with that. But yeah, there's every day somebody's speaking out, somebody's talking on Wendy. Wendy is not going away. Wendy news is nonstop. So I'm going to make sure to have every Thursday a Wendy news segment. Just a little update on Wendy Williams, because she is definitely my girl. I hope she gets a podcast, or just, you know, does a podcast like once a month. And then she can talk about celebrities and gossip, and she could even talk about herself. People would be we're more interested in her than the celebrity she's talking about anymore. And because there's all the drama that she spoke about with the other people, just right there in her own life. So her going, you know, being 100% honest, she could probably make a killing. But make sure he's already paid off before you even do it. Don't even venture into anything. I don't blame her for not doing anything. Not at all. I think it's brilliant, as a matter of fact. A lot of times people, when they're in custody battles, they increase their 401k, like, as far as they can. They increase any pre-investments, because that's not including child support. Terrible, but sometimes the other person is making money off you, and you're still having to pay for half of the stuff with the child. It's common. It's really common. And different states, like New Jersey, is horrible. New Jersey is like the worst state to be in. Boston, terrible state to be in. And then if your children are, you know, mentally challenged in any way or have any issues there, you're just going to be paying the rest of your life. I know somebody in Boston who pays $3,000 a month, and the son he has mental issues, bipolar, so he's probably going to be paying until he's 40 or 50. Who knows? Okay, so this was an update on Wendy. Make sure to follow my Instagram, follow my YouTube. Have a great day.